See? Because he need him kingdom. Which king or which prince when him father crown him to give him an empire or a province and him don't want it. See? Or if somebody try to fight it, him no count the cost and go to war.
Where's when go through to get it?
Exactly. Since him deserve it. So therefore him come and him come take it. Scripture said the saints of the Lord shall what? Take the kingdom. So therefore the Lord come do it. When they take something out, it's a rigorous motion, man. See, you know when you go in the house and you see a woman look sexy, yes. Grab her up, you take what you want. See, so we take the kingdom, man. See, go ahead.
You want from one?
You see, you start rape me, start over. See?
You want from one, huh?
Go,
47.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, Isaiah 47 verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne or daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, which is America. Go ahead.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind these. Uncover thy locks, bear the leg. Uncover the tide, pass over the rivers.
And the New York family, British connection, meet up the turn up. Them right we act like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. We ain't not the fight, and we make a dance, and we just not more
Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, so the Lord said, I'm going to take vengeance, man. And he's not going to meet him as a man. See? That's the reason why. You see, because what happened the last time when he walk in flesh, what they do to him? When they take the peace way. You know the reasoning way. But there's no reasoning with these people, man, especially Esau. Because them have yes, my boss, see? Them have for them agenda. No reach it. See, them have for them agenda. And the Lord have for him agenda. And for them agenda is to destroy the Lord. So therefore the Lord will come back as an angelic force to get rid of them. If you go Revelation, the 19th chapter, you see upon his heads many crowns. Revelation 19 verse 17 or 13. Alright. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't reach yourself information.
Revelation 19 verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, the testimony of our Lord is the spirit of prophecy. So if you have the testimony, you should be out here prophesying. See? And to prophesy is to foretold. To foretold of what? To foretold of the prophecies that are written in, such as the destruction, the nuclear destruction, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast.
How shall receive in his kingdom?
How shall receive in his kingdom? The return of the elect, the so-called the Gentiles, which are Israelites, which are scattered among all nations, which are going to come back into the fold as one. See? And the mercies of the Lord also. All these things are supposed to prophesy of, because they are written and they are faithful and they are true. Go ahead.
It says, and verse 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Speaking of our Lord Yahushai, you have this illustration. See? This is he that sitteth up on the white horse, man. Pure. See? This is an illustration of our Lord Yahushai. Go ahead.
Read it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
He that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
And in righteousness the Lord will come and judge and make war. So therefore that's why I come as an angelic force, just like in the movie Independence Day.
He
In the Independence Day too, I'm sure when the Queen put it going in shell and come a ground to get the egg or whatever you want to be. See? But with Yahushua it won't be so. When Yahushua come a ground, all things shall be subjected to his feet, man. See? Everything will be subjected to the Lord. So therefore, I just feel me way no other way. Go ahead.
It says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his heads were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
And his heads was many crowns. That's the point that we need. And upon his heads were many crowns. Reason being, because we're going to take down all them empire here will rule. See? All them, as a matter of fact, I take down all the empires and will rule.
And Daniel 2.
Where you say the king, I think
the stone with the smoke.
The son of graven without hands. And him tell thing that say, yo, the king of Persia, they withstood him. But Michael help him, help persuade him mind to take him down. So the Lord is the one that actually take down all empire. But this time, and this empire, this modern Roman Empire basically take something for all them great empires of the earth. So when Yahushua come in the physical, basically, yes brother, say it. When Yahushua come in the physical, what the Lord basically going to do now, he's going to rip down all them empires as one. You know, in one. By ripping down this modern Roman Empire, because this Roman Empire basically is the wickedest empire that ever upon the face of the earth. The men cutting off their rod, me don't know what man, me don't know. You that have to be a heavy spirit to go up on a man's mind, to cut off his rod and try to turn it in our vagina. This is the nastiest place ever, yo. The nastiest place ever. Wickedest place ever. This place. See, go ahead.
This is Matthew 11 verse 12. So from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence.
Right, because the Romans, which are so-called white people, the Edomites, they are the ones that have us in great oppression. We are always tributary to them. See, that's the marks Yahushua say, if they have to pay tribute, you know? Our old faces and the kind. See, that's what Yahushua, hey, because Yahushua was a smart man. See, render the things that are to Caesar, or Caesar's to Caesar, and render the things that are to the Most High. So while living in the adversary's way, or in the adversary's power, see, agree with him quickly. See, but at the same time, all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. So when it comes out in doing the work of the Lord, do it to the best of your ability. Push it with all your might. See, push it with everything we have got. But don't make them persuade you if you go feed them way, to the Babylonian way, to feed them philosophy. That do as thou will regime. See, because that all that do is bring you forth closer to death. And trust me, it will. Because there is no way on earth you can live that way and feel like in yourself you can have everlasting life. Impossible. It's an oxymoron. Impossible, man. Go ahead.
From the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violence take it by force.
Right. So this man have a question to ask. Yes, brother. What is for? Okay. Alright. Basically we are the Israelites, right? And when we say Israel, I mean we would have said spiritual Israel. No. We are from the seed, from the sperm of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob begot 12 patriarchs, and his name was changed from Jacob to Israel. Now, over the centuries, we get taught that we are Africans, African Americans, Jamaicans, West Indians, which personally, before my ears, I can't hear this. I don't know Indian, so I can't be a West Indian. Which word, the Indian basically means savage, and I'm not a savage. See? No. All these names we get, and we get beaten, we come in a hardcore slavery. come over here in a cargo slave ships for a reason. See? Our people fulfill this prophecy. People that went upon the sign. And it was written in the book that this was going to happen unto our people, the Israelites. Not the West Indian, not the Africans, not the African Americans. Yes, a lot of us was taken off the west coast of Africa, but we are not Africans. There is a reason why we're up on the west coast of Africa, because the first set of slaves that came over here came from in Europe, Spain, Portugal.
And plus, even Africa not even bring you back to the fullness of your identity.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are not Africans. See? So therefore, we're out here to tell people, say, look here, we are the biblical Israelites. We are the sons of God. See? And because we disobey Him, the Heavenly Father punish us. Because we make a covenant with Him. Right now, I be a batty man there about here. See? Everything that's bad. See? And all of that, the Most High put a curse on our people, because we have, as a people, we have no remorse towards the Heavenly Father. So you remember him say, okay, we are beaten up, which is our beating was slavery. No, we're still in a slave, but in a modern day slavery. Economical strain upon we and all them things. They're not slavery in the mind. Now is the time where the Heavenly Father will go remove that curse from off of it and put it into the hands and put it on the men them who put us into captivity. But before that, you have to know who you is. Because we're going to, before we can even get the kingdom, we have to know who them man is. Them are the enemy. We're carrying a slavery, the so-called white man. See? We need to know prophecies, what time we're living in. The name of our God. Because that is our next thing. We lose the name of our God and we lose the name of the Son.
Believe in Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
No. This Jesus Christ is a Greek word. The Son of the Father now speak Greek. Say, yeah? If we believe in God?
No, we believe in God and Jesus
no,
Christ,
we believe in Him,
but
but they ask about the name, so I explain something to you about the name. Of course we believe in God. See? Yeah, because we are reading from the Bible. We have to believe in God, yeah? See, but what I'm saying, if we ask about the name, then we make a clarification on the name. The name, the language that the Heavenly Father speak and His Son speak is ancient Hebrew. So them have Hebrew names. Jesus cannot be their name. Because of Hebrew, bring it up.
This is Acts 26 verse 14. And when he was fallen to the earth,
this is Saul that became the Apostle Paul. When he go to Damascus, right? Go ahead.
And when you were fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me, saying in the Hebrew tongue.
In the what type of tongue?
In the Hebrew tongue.
Go ahead.
Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?
Right, so this is the Lord speaking and saying, in the Hebrew tongue. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? So him talk Hebrew. So therefore you have to go into the history now. I'm going to do some research to find out what is his name. However, we did the research and we came up and we understand what his name, we understand the Hebrew. So we can tell you that the name of the Lord, the name of the Lord, the Son, is Yahweh. And the name of the Father is Yahweh. That are the name. So it's not Jesus, and it's not God. The word God is just a title. See, it just means power. Another way of saying God and power, God is kind of power, judges are angels. It's just a title. You understand? Right, that's over there. Every weekend, you come find a Portantonio region? Oh, Black Rock. Okay, we're there so every weekend, but every Fridays and Saturdays we're there at Prophesying. Every Fridays and Saturdays.
and Wednesdays and Sundays with the over the pier.
Over the first gazebo right over there. See, we're there at Prophesying. Yeah man, give thanks man. Yeah man, you get a good thing to ask question, yeah? Yeah man, manners man. Yeah man, cool. Anyway, where were we again? Yeah man.
So Isaiah 63 verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah?
Right, so this is the Lord Yahushua coming back to smite Edom. No. What is the color of Edom? Red. Right? So you have to be speaking about the so-called white man. See, the Japhetic people are not the Edomites, right? As a some so-called Israelites would want to make you believe.
But in scripture gave the lineage, so that would make sense.
Exactly.
Simple.
Exactly.
That too simple. Too simple.
Yep. See, and it shows that you're carnal. See, the scripture says a carnal minded is enmity with the Most High. See, because it says that Esau is the what? The end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So then what? Is this the end of the world? See, continue walking in the scripture.
It says, that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So that's the answer.
Exactly, that is Yahweh Shai speaking. He said, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. See, Yahweh Shai was forgiving sins back then, and he said, bless me.
Hey,
Each man the same forgive sins.
I'm going back to the Revelation we quote earlier. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, Slakia. Revelation 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. In righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Exactly.
So basically, I'm going to
Yeah,
this.
God.
Verse 2, Isaiah 63, verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury.
Right, so the Lord said, I tread them in their anger, and trample them in their fury.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Then also them cake, and them oil, and them fine wine. So them blood was sprinkled upon them garments. Meaning, it means him will come down, come down and chop up my body. It just simply means, say, yo, when him come, the amount of people are dead.